Rare advice every trans girl needs to hear. Before a trans woman begins transitioning, there are a host of things that can induce stress. This stress tends to compound with time during transitioning and the recovery period. This article will provide some advice to help you go through this process and emerge stronger through it all. Healthy boundaries. Knowledge about the trans community and the procedures and surgeries they undergo during transitioning is very limited in mainstream media. Despite the rise in trans visibility, people are still largely not very educated in these areas. Especially in terms of transitioning, there is a lot of curiosity and confusion among cis people. The curiosity is understandable. However, you may not personally feel comfortable discussing these details. Do not feel obligated to discuss things in this case. There are thousands of resources available online that they can refer to. Many people might ask you invasive questions about your private regions, and it is crucial to establish healthy boundaries. If you feel obligated to respond to every question directed at you, the journey might even get more stressful. You decide how open you want to be about transitioning. This includes hormones, breast augmentation, bottom surgery, and so on. Be assertive when faced with inappropriate and offensive questions. Don't compare. The next thing to remember is that every person's transitioning journey is unique, so it is best not to compare. This is easier said than done, and sometimes insecurities tend to creep up. Transition is an entire journey, and different people are at different stops. In fact, not everyone pauses at each stop. Some might not want to undergo breast augmentation surgery, while others might shy away from facial feminization surgery. As a result, this is a very personal process for each person. Similarly, how passable you are would depend on many factors, ranging from genes to how soon you start your transitioning process. Therefore, it is important not to compare yourself with other trans women. You are on your own path, and you will emerge stronger. More importantly, do not compare your attributes with the brutal beauty standards placed on women, particularly if you have transitioned after puberty. Focus on the beautiful aspects of transitioning. You are on an amazing journey to connect with your true self and bridge the mismatch you've been experiencing. Do not internalize transphobia. Society has widespread transphobia, and it is very easy to internalize. Internalization is a common practice observed in marginalized or discriminated communities, where negative thoughts begin to seep into your thought process. This may lead to feelings of low self-worth. Do not let this make you question your womanhood or believe that you're less than others. Unfortunately, many trans people subconsciously find themselves agreeing with transphobic cis people. You need to break out of that cycle. You do not need transphobic people to accept you. Once you learn to look beyond other people's validation, you will start to love yourself more. To eliminate internalized transphobia, you need to accept your trans identity. To do so, the first step is to cut out people who tend to propagate these ideas that make you question your womanhood, or lead you to believe that you hold less value than cisgender people. Eventually, self-love, reflection, and acceptance can help you get over the remaining traces of internalized transphobia. While these tips are quite challenging to follow, they will help you feel better about yourself and accept your gender identity in the long run. They will also ensure that you only surround yourself with people who are good for you, who help you get through these arduous times with a smile. We hope this helps. Good luck!